heavy missile submarine of strategic purpose, Project 9041 Akula, the largest nuclear submarine ever built by man. It is the pride of Soviet shipbuilding. The first submarine of the Akula class, TK-208, Dmitry Donskoy, was laid down in June 1976 at the shipyard of the shipbuilding complex Sevmash. At that time, it was the largest enterprise in the world for the construction of nuclear submarines. In total, up to 1989, 6 submarines of the Akula class were launched and put into service. According to NATO codification, they were designated as Typhoon. For the construction of Typhoons at Sevmash, a special workshop number 55 was built, the largest indoor slipway in the world. The design feature of the Typhoon is the presence of 5 strong habitable hulls inside the light hull, 2 of which are the main ones. Up to 33 feet in diameter at the widest point, they are located parallel to each other on the catamaran principle. In the front part of the ship, between the main strong hulls, there are missile silos. Such placement of weapons was implemented for the first time. In addition, there are 3 separate sealed compartments: a torpedo compartment, a control module with a central post, and an aft mechanical compartment. The strong hulls are made of titanium alloys, the light hull is made of steel, with a non-resonant, anti-radar and soundproof rubber coating, with a total weight of 800 tons. The main nuclear power plant is arranged according to the block principle and consists of 2 OK650 water-cooled thermal reactors with a thermal capacity of 190 megawatts each, as well as 2 steam turbine units with a capacity of 50,000 horsepower, located in both pressure hulls, which significantly increases the survivability of the submarine in the event of damage to one of the hulls. The energy generated by the nuclear plant is transmitted to alternating current generators, which feed the engines that control the propellers. Individual blocks of the nuclear plant are protected from radiation by special hermetic casings, which minimizes the risk of leakage of radioactive substances in the event of an accident. The Typhoon submarine's primary armament is the D-19 missile system, which includes 23-stage R-39 solid-fuel ballistic missiles. Each missile is 53 feet long and has a launch weight of 90 tons, including the launch container. These missiles are the largest in size and weight among all submarine-launched missiles used in the world. The missiles have a combat range of 5,157 miles, and the warhead is divided into 10 warheads, each with a yield of 100 kilotons. Typhoon-class submarines were the only carriers of such missiles. One salvo can fire the entire combat group of missiles. The launch can be made from the surface or underwater at a depth of 180 feet in any weather conditions. The shock-absorbing rocket launch system allows the rocket to be launched from a dry silo using a powder pressure accumulator, which reduces the time between launches and the noise level before launch. As for the crew's accommodation, comfortable living conditions have been created on board the Typhoon submarine. The rank and file are accommodated in small quarters, while the command staff lives in cabins for 2 or 4 people, which have all the necessary amenities: a wash basin, a TV, and an air conditioner. For the crew's recreation, there is a gym, a heated swimming pool, a solarium, a sauna, a living corner, and 2 wardrooms, one for officers and one for warrant officers and sailors. Project 9041. Akula was one of the most powerful and largest submarine projects created in the Soviet Union. At the time, these submarines were considered the highest achievement of Soviet technology and engineering. They were created taking into account the maximum diving depth, cruising range, and armament power. To date, all submarines of the Project 9041 submarine have been decommissioned from the fleet. The lead ship TK-208 Dmitry Donskoy is awaiting disposal since 2023. The abandonment of strategic submarine cruisers is due to various reasons, such as financial problems, difficulties with maintenance and operation, as well as changes in the global political situation. Overall, it can be said that Akula left a significant mark on the history of the development of submarine forces and weapons. It demonstrated a high level of technical knowledge and skills, and is still of interest to researchers and historians of military equipment.